face ground. Brilliant! Absolutely superb!
Hello and welcome. It's the highlights of day 4 of this first test match, and we are at Galle, England versus Sri Lanka. And let's show you where the game is at the moment. Sri Lanka fighting with their backs to the wall on 156 for 2. Lahiru Thirimana there on 76 not out. Kusal Perera 62. Sri Lanka in the first innings rather paltry, 135. England by contrast a very impressive 421. Joe Root making 228. Right, we're ready to start, so let's now join the action. Lahiru Thirimana on 76, Abdul yet to get off the mark. We've heard about the importance of day 4 and the importance of he carrying on and making it big. But England, on the other hand, I think they'll try and be patient and first, and then see how they can set about. The first ball on a length straight away from Broad, but what I like about the batsman is a nice stride out and straight away meeting it with the full face of the bat. They're off and running on day 4. We'll come back for 2.
A bit of drift there, and a chance, a half a chance perhaps.
Good boy, Bessie. Come in, Bessie.
Yeah, it was a chance. It was a sharp one. Out! Gone! Mbudenya has not made a nuisance of himself. He's just chipped the ball off the back foot straight to Dom Sibley at short extra cover.
Well, exactly what England wanted. Wanted to get rid of the night watchman quickly. And fairly simple chance to the man at short extra cover. He knows he's not done his job, but Sri Lanka have lost 2 quick wickets close to each other. Goes without scoring, 158 for 3. Not good fielding. Gets a boundary. It was short and wide. It was asking, but the fielder's not backing up Broad there.
Catch it.
Oh, lucky, really lucky. Very nearly paid off. Best for his persistency and patience.
Thirimana just could not resist. Just evading Dom Sibley on the drive. It was a poor stroke.
That's better. Punched off the back foot. This outfielder's quickened up. That's really raced away to the boundary. Back to back, but contrasting boundaries. 171 for 3.
A little bit short there and just put away through the gap very quickly onto the back foot. Angelo Matthews away to the boundary for 4. Through the gap, that should race away for 4. He'll move through to 97 with that cut shot, Lahiru Thirimana. He'll get it now, and that is a lovely 100 from Lahiru Thirimana. You could hear the scream in the stump microphone. His 2nd test match century at a very important time for his team and for his career as well.
Edge gone. That was an inside edge. Josh Butler, not an easy one because you're going the other way, the wrong way. England strike.
Thirimana just sees it start to swing away from him, and then it nips back. And that's where the gap between bat and pad is created. The ball high off the inside edge, gets over the top of the stumps, and Josh Butler does the rest. It's a really good catch from him. And the new ball has done the trick. Lahiru Thirimana 111. Brilliant innings from him, but it's done. Sri Lanka 76 behind, 210 for 4. There's Chandimal, standing captain for Karunaratne.
Over the top, nicely played. Those opportunities, you've got to cash in because they're going to be few and far between.
Yeah, wild delivery from Mark Wood.
Chandimal goes hard. Pitched up. That's raced away to the boundary. Good bold shot by the captain.
Oh, I like that.
Right, that's lunch. Sri Lanka will be pleased with their return, though they'll be telling themselves they lost a wicket too many. But 242 for 4 represents a very good fight back. They still trail England by 44 runs. So 242 for 4, Sri Lanka going to lunch. Fairly comfortable position, but still really not out of the woods. Lahiru Thirimana getting his second Test 100. Matthews and Chandimal stitching together a partnership unfinished, 32 runs. Bowling for England, Sam Curran the most successful, getting the vital wicket with the second new ball, and Don Bess getting the other with 1 for 52. But England trying many bowling options, but no real joy for them. So this is where the game is at lunch. Sri Lanka 44 runs behind. They'll have a lot to do when the middle session starts. 242 for 4. It's time for a break. We'll be back with the action when the middle session starts.
Straight away, a sharp turn and bounce. Edge taken. Dombe strikes straight after lunch, and the Sri Lankan captain, well, had to play at that. Really did have to play at that, and he's gone.
A beautiful delivery there by Dombe. Just bounced a tad and just sort of went on with the arm a little bit. Not a huge turn. Chandimal playing inside the line of the ball, playing for turn. Root completing a smart catch. And a fired up Dombe. Chandimal goes for 20. Sri Lanka 243 for 5.
Straight after lunch, NIROSHAN DICKWELLA has to come out. Swept hard. 250 up for Sri Lanka with that boundary. DICKWELLA busy as always.
He's looking to play his shots. Hard sweep there, well in front of square. Totally in control.
Oh, what a delivery, what a delivery. Again, that leg cutter.
It's almost like a fast leg break. I think Shane Warne would be proud of that one.
Buys it would be. Gets it away again. Another couple brings the lead down to 4 runs at the end of that Jack Leach over. 282 for 5.
Oh, that stayed down, kept low. Angelo Matthews has got the bottom edge on it and will run away on this quickened outfield for a fortunate 4.
That was just so close. Ball keeping very low. Angelo Matthews chopping down on it, getting it between Josh Buttler's legs.
Good Leachy, good Leachy.
And Sri Lanka have the lead. Gone. Got him. DICKWELLA has just hung his bat out, and it's taken the faintest of edges. Josh Butler's done the rest.
Dom Bess's first ball. And he's literally managed to edge the ball straight in the middle of Josh Butler's gloves. He goes on 29 and Sri Lanka 291 for 6.
Got him. Knocked him over. Leach has snuck one underneath the bat of Dasun Shanaka, who can barely believe it. And now that pendulum has swung right back to England's favour.
Huge wicket for England. Got it really full. Shanaka playing all over that. The relieved Jack Leach. See, it's the end of Dasun Shanaka for 4. Sri Lanka 296 for 7.
Malindu Hasaranga. Oh, just short. Is that CRAWLEY trying to get in close there on the offside?
Have another look at this. Straight of the splice of the bat.
Yeah, I don't think he's got a future in there, Race. Zach, he's just too big, too tall a man. $50 for Angelo Matthews. Certainly would not be his most enjoyable one from a stroke-making point of view, and it's been very valuable indeed. Hasaranga will keep the strike after the break. Sri Lanka will head to tea with a lead of 16, and England will feel that they have one hand on the lead in this 2-test match series. And despite the efforts of Kusar Perera, Hiru Tiramani with that superb second test match 100, and Angelo Matthews, the visitors will feel as though they are a couple of wickets away from victory here. As it is, Sri Lanka lead by 16, and they are hanging in there. Broad has been brilliant. Curran with 2 for 37. Bess, I think, has improved 50% on yesterday. 3 for 81. He's looked England's most likely. And Jack Leach will be pleased to have picked up a couple of wickets, including the one of Shanaka late on in the second session here today. Sri Lanka lead by 16. Plenty of work to do for them if they're going to give themselves any chance of not losing this opening test match.
If they could bat this session, you'd imagine that it should be around about a 100-run lead, but not going to be easy.
Oh, lovely shot. Slightly short. Took it off the stumps and punched it to the offside boundary. These are the opportunities we have to wait for. Hasaranga did it nicely. This time a little fuller because he was short and Hasaranga jumps all over it.
There it is, there it is. I just heard Joe Root in the stump mic saying, take that catch when it comes. Every one of us ready. And what a brilliant effort that is from the skipper himself.
Brilliant bowling. Tosses it up. Hasaranga nowhere near it. Look at Root go. Look at Root go. He's taken some brilliant catches. That's not easy. So close to the keeper's glove. That's the third for Leach. And goes for 12. 8 down now for 314.
Well, Pereira says, I'm going to take you down at the moment. I'm just going to play some shots, maybe be a little bit more aggressive, and he does so, picks up 4. This one swung away leg side. A little bit full, and he'll pick up another boundary here, Pereira.
Nicely driven. He's come out with the intention of playing a few shots.
Pereira smashes a nice looking sweep shot behind square. Helps it on its way.
Turn and bounce. Palyagur is not interested, but certainly Kumar Dharmasena has gone upstairs for a stumping.
The boot appears to be on the line. I don't see anything over it. Yeah. Next, I got a decision for the big screen. You can load out.
Gone for 24. 3:52 for 9. Sri Lankan lead is 66. He's the last man in.
Oh, he's done it. Beautifully bowled. Well done, Joe Root. And well done, Jack Leach. 5 wickets for him. Joe Root picks up another catch. Angelo Matthews, with Joe Root just leaving that gap open at point cover. He has edged one straight to the skipper.
They are 73 runs ahead. Angelo made 71 of those, and can be very proud of the effort that he put in. But will that be enough? Will there be a twist, a sting in the tail of this test match here in Galle?
Kusal Pereira 62, Tiramana 111, and Angelo Matthews 71, the chief contributors. There were some reasonable performances down the bottom from DICKWELLA, Asaranga with 12, and Dilruan Pereira with 24. 359 was what Sri Lanka managed in their second turn at bat. Stuart Broad with 17 very tidy overs. Sam Curran with a couple of wickets. Dom Best 3 for 100. And the standout on that board, 41.5 overs, 6 maidens, 5 for 122 for Jack Leach. So 135 in their first innings, Sri Lanka. Just never looked to be enough. England responded with 421. Sri Lanka so much better in their second innings, 359, and England will need 74 runs to win.
So CRAWLEY and Dom Sibley are out there in the middle, waiting to get England's innings underway. They require 74 runs to win.
Good start. England off the mark straight away. Got him. That one went on with the arm. That's one down. Is there going to be a twist in the tail here? Sri Lanka have picked up an early one. Beautifully bowled. We've seen batsmen do that. Get on the back foot. 4 balls for balls that have been tossed up.
Yep, that's the end of Dom Sibley. He goes for 2. England 3 for 1.
Johnny BAIRSTOW's in 47 in the first innings. Poor delivery, that's 4. Gone. Kusal Mendes at the gully. And Buldenia tossed that up one nicely.
And Kusal Mendes does the rest. Delighted. And Buldenia has the back. See the back of Zach CRAWLEY. He goes for 8. England 12 for 2.
Joe Root, England's captain. 228 in the first innings. Opportunity. Direct hit, they think.
Yeah, yeah. Happy. The ball has directly made the contact with the stumps, and the stumps have been broken. That's one issue. So you can load out on the giant screen, please.
Massive, massive. This is massive. Look at that. Root's gone for one. England in a spot of bother. 14 for 3.
Oh, that's running fine. These are useful runs. For England, might run away to the boundary. And yes, the buys. Punched off the back foot. Touch shot. Couple of runs.
Yeah, this is what I thought was going to happen. This is the latest we've managed to play in the game so far. The light has deteriorated, as it always does in this part of the world, rather rapidly once you get beyond 5 o'clock. And the umpires have taken the reading, deciding it's gone beyond where the players went off a couple of nights ago, and England are quite happy to head for the dressing room.
Absolutely fascinating little session with England going into bat and losing 3 quick wickets for 14 runs, but the nerves are settled. BAIRSTOW making 11 and Lawrence 7, but the openers once again going cheaply, and the big news was Joe Root being run out for 1. So 38 for 3 England. They still need another 36. Sri Lankan spinners, Lasith Ambuldenniya was excellent, 2 for 13, bowled with good variation, spin and bounce. Dilruwan Pereira, 7 overs, none for 16. Right, so England need 36 more runs to wrap this game up. So at stumps on day 4, they're 38 for 3. Sri Lanka being dismissed for 359.